Hello chatbox out there. Today in this vlog I'm going to be telling you guys all about what I got to on my Thursday, Friday of this week. On my Thursday I got up, got showered and changed, had some toast and a cup of tea, listened to a bit of music, watched a few TikToks, messed on and there for a bit, and my dad had gone to work and then gone off fishing. My older brother was on his Xbox, older sister was at hers, younger sister was at uni, and younger brother was at work. Me and my mum would just watch a bit of TV, and then my grandma came over and we were going off to go to my workplace to go have some food. I mean, I just can't stay away from that place, and I got myself ready. My older brother was going to be coming with us, but then he decided not to, and was just playing with his Xbox and was in the middle of a game, so I think he wanted to finish that game. So me and my mum and my grandma went off to my workplace and had some food. My grandpa was also going to be coming, but then he wasn't feeling too good, so he stayed home. So in the end, there's going to be like 6 of us, and it ended up only being 3 of us. But it was still really good. The food was great. I'm not saying that just because I worked out. I've always loved the food, and the orange juice is just so good. Oh my god, I absolutely love the fresh orange juices they do. And I had a Caesar salad, some halloumi fries, some normal fries, and then had 2 OJs, as they are just so good. And I'm going to show you guys some photos I got of the food now. Well, after the food, I was well and truly stuffed. I then went and had a look in some of the chai shops. I went to my favourite little flower shop and I got some flower stops from there that I'm going to show you guys now. I absolutely love the flower shop. It's so beautiful, so lovely in there, and the shopkeeper is so lovely in there. We always have lovely chats, and she's telling me all about the flowers and the different names and the stories behind them, and it was really good. I then, after having a look in the flower shop and going on some of the charts, I then had a hunger again. I was hungry again, and I treated myself to a custard slice. And then I met back up with my grandma, and my mum, who had gone to Boots, and I then went into Hawkins with them as we were getting a new table cover for the outside table in the garden. And then we went back to my grandparents' house, and I got a custard slice for myself, and also got one for my grandpa as he hadn't been able to come out for food with us, so I felt a bit bad. So I thought I'd treat him, and he was very thankful for that, and he had that with a cup of tea. I had mine with a cup of tea as well, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. Custard slices are my weakness at the moment. I am absolutely obsessed with custard slices at the moment. Never used to like them, and all of a sudden I've absolutely started loving them. And then my uncle's girlfriend and my cousin were back from being at either the museum or the zoo. They'd gone somewhere, and my cousin, bless him, he's nearly 6. He's going to be 6 in November, which is crazy. And he came back with this grabber thing, but it was like a penguin. So he's playing with that, and his mum, my uncle's girlfriend, had a meeting, so she'd gone upstairs. So I spent most of the afternoon just keeping him entertained. We played hide and seek out in the garden, and then me and my grandma took him off to the park, and on the way to the park I got some nice flower sets that I'm going to show you guys now. I just love flower photography so much, and I'm just such a big lover of flowers. And then my grandma sat on the bench while I ran around after him like I had this chicken, and was making sure that he didn't fall or anything. And my grandma came with us, but I was like, I could do it on my own. I've got dyspraxia, so certain things I can't do, but I'm capable of looking after a 5-year-old, and I'd keep a good eye on him. But my grandma just wanted to come with us just in case anything did happen, if he did fall or anything. But I didn't take my eye off him for a second. I made sure that I held his hand when he was going onto the apparatus on the part, and yeah, it was really good. And I was chuffed that I managed to pick him up because he's getting pretty heavy now, and so I was able to pick him up when he needed to be picked up off some of the play equipment. And yeah, it was a really good afternoon. We then got back from the park to my grandparents' house, and my grandparents were then just saying about the grass, as they've had new grass put down, and it's looking very nice. And then my older brother had come down with the pooch, who had gone on a walk with my brother, and he was so excited, and he was wagging his tail and accidentally knocked a cup of tea all over the floor, and so we had to quickly clear that up. Then we were playing up in the play with my cousin, and he was playing with the dollhouse, and we were just having so much fun, so much laughter, and it's just so much fun with him. And he's so smart, he comes up with all these things. I'm like, how do you even know these things? And we have really long chats, and yeah, he's so adorable, and it's just really good to be able to see him because he lives up in Alton now, so we don't see them that much, so it's good to see them. And at that age they grow up so quick. And then we were just doing a bit of colouring in on the colour on my phone called Hey Colour, which is so therapeutic, and he absolutely loved it. And you have numbers at the bottom, and you click on that and grey squares will appear, and you have to colour all those grey squares in, and you swipe through the numbers and you go through them until there's no numbers left, and then the colour in is complete. And he got it straight away, and he was, because I explained it to him, and he got it quite quick. And then we were running in the garden, and he turned to me, was like, Dan, why do you run so weirdly? And I laughed, and I thought, well, I've got a thing called dyspraxia, which means I walk a little differently, and had to explain it in an easy kind of way for a 5-year-old to kind of comprehend. And yes, of course, I think he understood. And then me, my mum, and my older brother and the pooch came back, and we then just got back and just chilled. I watched Jersey Six, wrote a bit of my journal. My younger brother then got back from being at work, and then we got ready to go off to touch rugby. And I hurt my foot the other day, and due to my dyspraxia, I walk on the side of my feet. So the front of my foot on this leg here is very sore at the moment. So of course I wasn't going to go to touch rugby. I did go, and I regretted it the next day. So of course I went. I was doing quite well. I was catching the ball, doing quite good defending, and I was really impressed with myself of how well I did, because the Thursday before I'd been playing and my foot started hurting, so I had to sit out for like the end. So this time I was determined to play a little bit more, so I kind of pushed myself a bit. And then I got back, and my foot was literally throbbing. I was literally, oh my god, it was not good. I then got on my PJs, did some new TikToks, posted those, went to my social medias, and just tweeted, messaged my mates, listened to a bit of music, watched some vlogs, had some cheese and peas on toast with tea, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. I love beans and cheese on toast. I had that, but it was more cheese than beans with the cheese and beans on toast. And my younger sister, I think my older sister, commented on my post I put on about the cheese and beans on toast. I was like, where's the beans? And they were definitely there. I then watched the UK soaps, had a cup of tea and some biscuits. I made a bit of the Model Society, finished writing my journal for the day. I then put that away, had to pass it more as my foot was really killing. And then my dad got back from fishing with my uncle, and he didn't get back till like midnight, because there had been a crash on the motorway and they'd gone down the Devon, so the traffic was literally horrendous. I then went off to bed, and then on my Friday I got up. So today I got up, got showered and changed, had a shave, feeling nice and smart, and tidy, and I then had some toast and a cup of tea. My older brother's on his Xbox, younger brother's at work, younger sister's at uni, and my older sister's at hers. And then my dad, my mum and myself then went off to the minor injury unit in the 8th, where I had my foot scanned, and we found out that I have damaged the soft tissue in my foot, so I cannot go for walks, go to work, go to touch rugby. I can't go to touch rugby this Thursday, and I can't go to work until this Monday coming. So I'm supposed to have a split shift, evening shift tonight and a split shift tomorrow, so I've had to have cover for that. And I'm supposed to be doing Sunday as well, and so I can't work tonight, tomorrow or Sunday, and I'm going to be back into work Monday evening. So I messaged my work's WhatsApp group quickly and said about it, and they wished me a speedy recovery and said that they would sort out the cover for me, which is good. And I hate letting them down, but what could I do? I couldn't help hurting the soft tissue of my foot. And so I then got my dad picked us up because my mum came in with me, and we then got picked up and went off to Whatnots, and I got myself a new trike. I am so happy. My older brother and sister got me one for my birthday last year, but unfortunately it didn't have gears on it, so it meant it was super slow when riding it, and my siblings would be speeding off, and it was quite hard to pedal. But this one, the gears are on it, and one of the pedals is a little bit, it won't turn, so I think my dad's gonna have to sort that out. He's gonna have give it a clear down and sort that out. And we also got a walker for my grandpa, and we're going to be giving it to him later on, as we're going to be going there after tea, I think, as my dad wants to cut the grass and do a few other DIY bits and bobs for them. And then we were going to have McDonald's. We went to go to the drive-through, and it was literally chock-a-block, so we were like, not going to be doing that. And then we decided to get butties, so on the way back we called up Butties and ordered some sandwiches. It's the best sandwich place ever. It's so good. It's basically the cheaper version of Subway, and yeah, it was so good. Got the Subways, got back, and then my dad and older brother lifted the trike over the roof, the flat roof, to get it into the garden. And every time I want to go on it now, we're gonna have to put it back and over the flat roof because it doesn't come apart. The other one did, but this one doesn't. And so I then had my butties, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. The butties were delicious. I had a tuna, onion, cheese, kind of toasty wrap kind of thing, which was delicious, that my younger sister normally always gets, and I get what she gets because it's so good. She got me one time, and I have loved them ever since. I also got myself a banana milkshake from the shop that one on the corner because I really wanted a milkshake from McDonald's, so instead I just got myself a Yazoo. And so I had that, and then I put ice on my foot, had that up, and have to have it on for 20 minutes, and then you don't have to, and then you can do it again and again. But at the moment, I'm just resting it. And my older brother has a rugby game tomorrow somewhere in Devon, and my older sister's going to go, and they're asking if I want to go, but of course I've got to be careful with my foot. I don't want to push it, and I've got to keep it up, levitate it, like up, raised and stuff. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing that, and it's pretty far. Have to wait and see. They said that they'd get an ice packet and like keep it up while I could watch on the sideline, but just have to wait and see how I feel tomorrow. And my older sister and brother said they've got an idea, so who knows. It would be nice, but I'll just have to wait and see what happens, see where the day takes us. And I am now off to go and watch today's Aussie soaps, finish writing a bit of my journal. I've got my work shifts written down in my journal for Monday onwards, and I'm now off to go watch the Aussie soaps. And then after tea, me and my mum and dad are going to be going down to my grandparents' house, which should be good. And yeah, I hope you guys have all had a lovely week, all have a great weekend, and I shall see you in the new vlog very soon. Bye. Hi chat boxes. So I'm just sat with my foot up with the ice pack on, just resting that. I did the vlog and then I remembered that I'd forgotten to show a photo of the new trike that I got from Whatnots earlier on, so I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. It's so cool. I can't wait to get out on that when my foot is better. And yeah, I hope you guys have all had a great Friday, or have a lovely weekend, and I shall see you with a new vlog coming very soon. Bye.